recess. I'd rather not do 30 anyway. I was getting a little anxious about that.
Well, I think cost is probably high. When you paint, you don't need $40-some worth of supplies.
Oh, too bad.
Peekaboo? Really, Richard?
Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, we're live.
Been live.
Oh well. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Sprinkle the love. Let's have some fun baking. Making. Not bacon. Yes, really? Hi, Melissa. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Richard. Hi, Reba. Hi, Patty. Patty's always first. She's like lurking. Hi, Debbie.
Always.
Well, no, not always. 90% of the time. Hi, Pammy. Thank you for sprinkling. So, when we share our lives. Oop, I said it. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Jenny. Hi, Debbie. You're waiting in the private group. Hi, Paula. So when you sprinkle out someone's life, you're helping their business. Because the more I can make, hi, Dorothy, the quicker I can retire. Well, from my other job. Because I would love to retire from it. Love, love, love.
Thank you, Stacy.
Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. I gotta find the right group.
So the other thing that we are doing tonight that didn't get in the text message or on her post earlier.
Because he forgot.
Well, I didn't do the post. I did the text. Is we are announcing
the winners.
April's winners.
Hey, Precious. Was it terrible today?
Yes.
My foot hurt.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. I can give you. Oh, hey, Lisa. I didn't see you. I have 2 of the winners here already, so you better stay.
I'm not supposed to do that.
It's my live. I can do whatever I want.
It's our live.
Okay, it's our live, and I can do whatever I want.
Not true.
That's true. Yes. Okay, so a lot of you guys wanted. Hi, Roz. Oh, yeah, Jamie. Good luck. We sold 14 things in the one shop. We get invoices at different times, even though they're owned by the same people. Hi, Donna.
And because of our inventory system, we don't know what we sold.
I don't have time to put SKU numbers on everything. So I just know I sold 14 things at this much money. So I'm good. The suspense. So, a lot of you wanted to see me make the bow that I used last week, which has 7 ribbons in it, and it mixes the 1.5 inch in the middle, and it makes a huge bow. So I don't use this one a whole lot. I use it more at Christmas time, just because it is huge. You put in 64 items, awesome. This shop, I have ribbon, I have the cuts of ribbon, like I do 2 yards, 5 yards, and then I have some rolls. Then I have some mesh. I have some signs. Oh, the
tubing.
I can think of the word. So we're gonna use. Oh, shush it. A lot of the ribbon probably we did last week.
We have some of the laser engraved signs in there as well.
Oh, yeah, we sold one of those. The laser engraving. Yeah. Well, it's not there. 4-inch. And this is just, it's got to have glitter in it. So this is a 2. And then we'll use a 1.5. And then we got some D. Stevens. You know what? I was a little disappointed in this one because it feels just like my canvas ribbon, but I like it none the same. And then some plain blue, some 1.5, and then another 1.5. So I used 7 ribbons in it. Hi, Janet. How are you? Yeah. Well, we got a whole room. It's 9 by 13. So I was trying to add a lot. I'm going to put some kits in there as well. So, Michelle, it got canceled because we were supposed to get some really nasty weather.
We didn't get.
We didn't get, but it did pour down rain. So we're going to do it on the 15th now. And if that one gets canceled, they're just not going to do it because they do 2 a year. So we just can't keep blocking off weekends for everybody. They'll just refund us our money for that. But I'm wanting to do it, so because I got a couple ideas in mind. Hi, Pamela. So keep sprinkling, so we can get up to 50 and I can give more out. Happy mail. Janet said hi.
Hi, everybody.
So if you followed me, you know that I cannot make a bow by hand because of my arthritis. See what I mean? Now, this is Ferrosilk. And I ordered it online, so I wasn't sure. Now, this is going to be, it's 2-sided, and it holds a loop, because I need my 4 inches to really hold a loop to be that base for a big bow. This is my D. Stevens. And, I mean, it's nice ribbon, don't get me wrong. But it's still, it's not any better than... No, I'd say this one. This is just a...
Probably all made in the same factory.
So, I had to try some out. And don't put rubber bands on it. I made that mistake the first year. And if you don't use the ribbon all the time and take that rubber band off, it leaves a divot down the middle of your ribbon. Okay, Mr. Floyd. Take me down, Scotty. Right? Well, you know, I was just following suit from what everybody else was doing that I was watching, and some of them were using rubber bands. Not using that one. So we are going to use this one so I can make a big old base. I think, see, I did an 8-inch loop on that other one. Trying to think how big I want to go. Oh, sure, we'll do another 8. Now, because this is a 2-sided ribbon, I like to, a lot of people do it, and I like it. I just fold the ends. It's got a really stiff wire in it, so we're just going to fold the ends. Yes, it's a little crooked. It'll be all right. I'm a little crooked. So my foot did hurt today. I just took my time. They're like, are you coming to the meeting? I'm like, I'll be there when I get there. So we're going to do, let's say, 10. Because I have a project in mind for this bow. 30. So there's 10, 12. Yeah, let's do 12. So y'all know I scrunch before I even put my ribbon. You're on Facebook, Richard. Hey, get out of my foo-foos. I don't need your cat hair in my glitter. So everybody has their niche or niche or however you want to say it.
That is a crafting term.
That is a crafting term. We say wonky donkey, we say foo-foo. So I probably won't use this ribbon again this year. I've already made. So we're going to do an 8-inch loop. So when you measure your loops, don't pull it real tight like this. Just have a nice rounded loop. Figure out, and then I scrunch. That is the only way I can find to make bows for me. Lots of people can just twist it in their hands. This is what works for me, and that's what everybody has to do, is they got to find what works for them. Because you want to make sure that's a nice tight twist in there. We'll make sure you still got your 8 inches, which I took up some. Be all right. Hi, Janie.
Yeah, she called you a crazy lady.
Who, me? Wonky. Yes, wonky donkey is a craft term. Hey, Mom. Oh, well, I know what she was talking about. Called me crazy lady. I go wacko on you.
Richard says sounds like a jackass with a limp.
What?
Wonky donkey. Jackass with
Rude.
a limp.
I'll tell Katie you said that.
Mm-hmm. You're in for it now.
Okay, so there again. 8 inches. Scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. So we're only putting one loop. Yeah, I got to use the bow maker. I do not like the Bodabra because you don't have a ruler on it. I don't like it. I use it just to hold my mesh. Hey, Mom, I cleaned my laundry. She'll know what I'm talking about.
Lisa says Wonky Donkey is also a book.
Is it? Fun fact about Jeanette. Jeanette read her first novel book at age 35. How did I get through school? Skimming. I hated history in school, but I love it now because I do genealogy. So, when all the wars were and, historical things, they have relatives and all that commotion. I did. Ooh, cut that a little short. It'd be all right. That's another phrase we say. Hi, Tammy. It'd be okay. It'd be all right. Of course, I've said that for years. You need to clean your laundry, Mom? So, no, Mary is not my mom, but if you look at her name, Mary Olinger McElfresh. M-O-M. So we call her Mom. Hi, Jeannie. I caught a bit of you the other day, and then somebody rang on my phone before I even commented. So this is why I like to use a nice stiff 4-inch, have real nice loops. So one loop at 4-inch. When you call out your bows, you don't say I'm using 2 loops. You say 1. You're just doing the one side. So if I put 2 loops on the next one each side, I don't say 4 loops, I say 2. So you're only calling out on this side. I keep forgetting you guys live close to each other. So some of these ribbons are the same I used last week. Some of them are not. So, and this is how I measure my loops. Now, if you need to measure on your mat, that's perfectly fine, because I never make all my tails the same length. And if you didn't know, I use a clothespin to keep the ribbon from coming up my dowel rods. That is a Jeanette trick. You have a crafting friend. Ooh, watch out. So we're going to go So my first one, I'm going to go about an inch in. So we'll go down to 7, and then all the other ones will come down by half an inch. I want to make a statement with that 4-inch ribbon. I want you to see it. So I always make sure my edges are pointed down, they're not flipped up. Make sure that right here is pushed out and not all gathered up. I know, Janet. After I started doing that, probably 2 years ago. So this one we're going to do 2 loops. So that means 2 loops on each side. This bow doesn't have a name that I know about. I just call it the seven ribbon bow. When Laura Jean was the one I seen her do it, and she used 8, I think. The 7's good enough for me. Once I start making my bow, I usually don't use the markers, the inch lines. Man, when our store had their grand opening, because they shut down for January and February, and then they reopen in March, that first weekend is like a madhouse. Which was good in the one because I sold all but 2 wreaths in the little space. It only holds pixies. When we first went in there, we sold nothing but signs. And we sold some, but now we put pixies in there. Floyd has sold all his pixies, but his pancake pixies, except for one, because it's still here.
She's trying to hold me down.
I am.
Jealousy does not become me.
That's because there's already X amount of bee wreaths over there, Dodo.
Yeah, now she resorted to calling me names.
Call you worse.
Trying to hurt my face.
Did not know that.
Yeah, I did.
I thought they were all gone. I thought your ex-wife trampled on them. Hi, Laura.
No, but I have one F left to give. Can't say that word on the live though. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, one wife to get rid of too.
Let's not go there.
Get that one later. So we got 2 loops. Now, some people like to build their bows just straight up. Everything's piled up. I used to. And then, I think it was Scott Waterman, was watching, and he does his straight up. I think it was Damon or Lori. I don't know. Listen, I was watching anybody and everybody that was making bows at that time because I couldn't make them. Oh gosh, no, Stacy, it flew by. First, when I got there, I had 2 headaches to deal with because my store manager said, "Oh, Jeanette will be here on Monday. She can fix it." Mm. I called her Diana Jr. Okay, so we have 1 4-inch, and then we have 2 2.5. So normally we would go to our widest, then 2.5s, and then 1.5. This ribbon or bow is unique. They missed me. Yeah, right. They missed what I do for them. Used to, I thought I was indispensable. I knew a lot about a lot of things, and now I'm like, everybody's replaceable. You're not replaceable? No, you're one of a kind. They broke the mold when they made you.
Hallelujah, sister.
Okay, so now we're going to do a 1.5. And we're going to go back and forth between 2.5 and 1.5. So all the 2.5s will have 2 loops, and then the 1.5 will have 1 loop. And then 2, and then 1, and then we finish with two 1.5s. I'm pretty sure Laura put 3.
Say that 5 times.
So you see how I even pinch those. It's just the habit I've gotten into. And if somebody wants to make fun of me, I really don't care because it works for me. So these are only going to come down by a half an inch. And I kind of just, I guesstimate. The biggest thing is that you want both the ribbons on both sides to match as far as their length. And I push down in the middle where a lot of people, I watch Jeannie and she makes gorgeous bows, but she just kind of lays it in there, and then brings it all together. I don't know why I can't do that. I just can't. So just find out if you struggle with bows, watch people to learn how to do them, but then find your own way to do it. So the best way, because I don't use...
That's what I did. Thus we have the Floyd bow.
Yeah, all the tails. No, I don't do I see they're different lengths. I may trim them up in the end. It depends on what kind of project I'm going to put them on. So I just make a bunch of bows or a bunch of tails, and then in the end when I put it on something. So here's how this one's just a little bit long. It doesn't matter that clothespin is here because your loops are going to come over both sides of the clothespin.
Stony says you do it backwards.
Hi, Stony. I do it backwards. I'm backwards.
Floyd's going to leave that alone.
Shut up, Floyd.
I didn't say anything.
How do I do it backwards? What do I do backwards?
Maybe he does it backwards.
Maybe you do it backwards.
Maybe. Well, Stony, you're going to have to do a live and show how you make a bow now.
I've seen him do bows.
So have I. Makes really nice bows.
Yep, he does. So the biggest thing you can do to help yourselves, I only do that because the belly gets in the way and squishes them. Hey, at least I'm honest.
I cannot believe you said that.
I lean over.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, keeping it real. Hi, Bianca.
Hi, Bianca.
Oh, shush.
All right, I'm going to be quiet now for a minute.
Shut up. So now we're going to go back to a 2.5. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
This is my D. Stevens. Good answer. Hey, I'm keeping it real.
She's talking about me.
Oh, yeah, good answer for him. Yeah.
I won't keep quiet very long, though. It's not my nature. Stick says, OMG, that's funny. If you can't laugh at yourself, you can't laugh at anybody else either.
Nope. Squishy, squishy. So I'm usually keeping my thumb there as I'm making the bow.
Squishy. That's another one of them
squishy
crafting terms.
Put one or two of your tails the other direction. Patty, this is for a long-tailed bow. So if I put tails out this way, it turns into a funky bow.
I put my tails whichever way they want to go.
He makes weird bows. It's a Floyd bow. It truly is.
Reba says, Jeanette, I do it that way also for the same reason.
See? I just said it is all.
On a live.
I don't care. You're my family.
Sprinkle times 3. Thank you, Jeanette.
Awesome. Hey, Teeny.
Hi, Teeny.
I seen you. Was it you and Chase were making something? I was trying to cook supper. Okay, so this is a long tail bow. When you do the, if we have time, which I think, yeah, we're going to, I'll make a funky bow next. And that's pretty much the two kinds of bows I make. Either a long tail one or a funky one. Thank you, Bonnie. Hey, no napping.
I only make Floyd bows.
See how I'm keeping my finger there while I'm working? And then I use my previous loop to measure this one. So I squish it, I pick it up a little bit, and then I twist it. Squishy, squishy. So right here is where I make sure that the edges are out. This is puffed up right there. And then I just half measure my ribbons. Tails. And I dovetail as I go, or else I forget to. You know, I had a wreath hanging in the shop for a season that one of the ribbons was not dovetailed.
It happens.
It was on. It had a bunch of tails in it.
Debbie says after I make my wreath, it takes me 2 days to get the courage up to make the bow.
Oh, come on, Debbie.
You can do it, Debbie.
Just keep practicing.
Come on now. Anybody can make a Floyd bow.
Yep. We'll see how much time we have. You can make one.
Oh no, I'm not.
No. Oh yeah, come on camera.
No.
I can make a Floyd bow. Okay.
See, even Jeanette can make a Floyd bow.
Thank you,
She
Teresa.
cringes when she does it, but she can make. She doesn't like my bows.
Mm-mm. Okay, so now we're gonna go back to a 1.5. This one.
Other people like my bows.
Whatever.
Because they're easy.
Well, yes, yours are easy.
And you can scale them to any size.
So this is gonna squish that. I know I could not make a bow at all.
She watched a lot of YouTube videos.
I did.
And I mean a lot. Anybody
So
never
the
did.
story that when I just flopped and walked out of my room was like one of these real big, and the stack of the bow was real thick in the middle, and I lost it. It went everywhere, and I just walked out of the room and shut the door.
So if we just end the live, you'll know
No,
what happened.
not now. I just said, "Whoop, I gotta start over."
Got time for all that.
I got all the time
Yes,
in the world.
Jeannie, that is people that say during their videos, just get some cheap ribbon to practice with. I do not agree with that
Now,
whatsoever.
I did find a couple at Dollar Tree, one in fall. I just made some bows to put out on my my banister. It held its shape. I was shocked.
But before you mess with the lower quality ribbon, you
Awesome,
better already
Jenny.
know how to make one. I'm not saying you got to go out and buy D. Stevens or
No.
Ferrisil, but some decent quality ribbon makes all the difference.
Jeannie got hooked on the ribbons to bows. Yep, we all started somewhere.
That's what I was trying to do when I was first trying to make bows. I was just using cheap stuff that Jeanette bought and then decided she didn't like. Couldn't make a bow. Couldn't make a bow. And then I got into her good stuff, and it actually turned out pretty decent.
Ooh, he got it. Well, I'm sure most of you were there the day he got into my new ribbon I hadn't even used yet.
Well, at least I was smart enough to do it when you were nowhere around.
That's all right. He uses my good ribbon. I'll just buy some more.
I used what? A foot?
I know. Yeah, I mean, like Craft Outlet, you know, ribbon prices have gone up. I know.
You can even get some decent ribbon at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, you just have to watch. You know, when you see all those spools that have a little bit sticking out because customers have done it, that's what they're doing. They're trying to feel it and see how it is.
And see how the wire is.
The wire and the texture of the ribbon. Debbie's one of my girls in the private group. So we'll do some slow, really, really slow making bows. Okay, Debbie? Try to find medium price ribbon. I mean, Craft Outlet's still not that bad. Okay, so we only put 2.5 in here. Now I have made this without the 4-inch. So when you omit a 4-inch, I add another 1.5 on top. It's hot in here. I like, if it's good ribbon, I like it. I know he asked me today, he goes, were you live shopping again? Why? Because I see General Wholesale came out of the bank. I heard some of that too. I've never bought it.
I say we've never. Well, we don't even have a Sam's Club membership anymore.
No.
Once the kids started moving out, we didn't need to buy food in bulk anymore. So
tonight, it was just kielbasa, green beans, and potatoes, but we had no leftovers. I made just enough.
Shh, Jamie, just shush.
Woohoo! That's all right. I have another ribbons to bows coming. I have a craft outlet coming, and I have a General Wholesale coming.
Is ribbons to bows? Is that what the Etsy order was?
Yeah. That's what happens at 3:00 in the morning when you can't sleep. You go on there after live sales. Why? It's just hooked up in my Etsy.
I'll take it out.
You've never tried? So go to General Wholesale Vivian. Now listen, they don't list. They list a fraction. When I went down there at the beginning of the month or last month, I was like, OMG. But they got new software and they're going to be listing, because they sell bed sheets, they sell furniture, they sell all kinds of stuff.
So it's kind of like an at-home or a what's the one we went to out in Illinois at Crafters Convention last year? Old Time Pottery.
Old Time Pottery.
It's mostly craft stuff.
General Wholesale is just another supplier. So this 1.5 is going to have 2. So you're still going to alternate 1, 2, 1, 2, no matter what size of ribbon that you use. Second live. Awesome. Welcome, Melissa.
Oh, I was going to put the word of the day.
Oh, well, Floyd's going to go ahead and give you the word of the day. I thought you was going to put ribbon. You changed your mind?
That's what we said first. Hi, JoJo.
Hey, JoJo. We're making bows tonight, JoJo. Gotta see if they're same. I have one more ribbon. I don't like my ribbons to go much lower than 4 inches.
That's a lot of ribbon.
It is a lot of ribbon. And I'm not going to lose my stack either. I said that one day. They're like, you're going to get mad? I mind if I lose my stack.
She might. I knocked on wood for you.
Oh, okay. Did you knock on your head?
I knocked on the floor.
Oh. We could also put a center loop on it. That might have been Laura Jean's last one. It might be a center loop. I just half measure. But you got to dovetail because I always forget. I'll leave a lot of these long because depending on the project. Yes, I do, Roz. I put E6000s on those, baby. I know where you're from, Michelle.
She was telling that other girl this Corpus Christi.
Oh, I see. My bad. Pam's not in here tonight. My rubies. It is a big bow. This is the kind of bow that I had on last week's Fallen Soldier. And a couple people wanted me to make it. So, yeah, let's put a center loop on it. Yeah, I used to pound mine like every single time. But then I got mad one day and they're like, don't glue it, don't glue it. So I glued it. I'm like, what's the worst? I got 7 more just like it. Yes, I have 7 of these. 8. I don't know.
7 total.
Yeah.
6 more.
I have 6 more.
Well, you have 5 more. I confiscated one.
He's got one, but I can snitch it back.
You can't reach it.
I can too. I got a step stool.
Hey, you are not allowed to rub your face in there. You want to plug something, I'll whoop you. They're rubbing his face on the power strip.
So when you do a center loop, oh, I did that wrong. So we're just basically gonna make a big loop.
Let's see if I can find one for you, Debbie.
What? General Wholesale House Vivian. Or wholesale.
Oh, I know.
Ha! Now remember, they don't have near what they carry. Did you ever do your wreath club yet? What do you mean by wreath club, Roz? So when I do a center, I just kind of like gauge it how big I want to make it, which is usually about 3 inches, because then you're going to open it up like that. Now, people struggle with this. There's the link for General Wholesale. On Tuesdays, I think they do live sales. I mean, sometimes they have different ones. And then you're going to twist this. So your loops or your tails are the same way. You're just going to stick it in here. Now, both your loops or tails are on the same side, but we'll fix that when we put it together. Oh, no, that's the 12th. My wreath class, yeah, that's the 12th. I didn't get a pipe cleaner out. So, I cannot lift mine out of the bow maker. I don't do it. Can't do it. And I use a zip tie. Now, the biggest thing is you want to make sure that you have all your loops on the right side of the bow, because once you put this up through here, you want all those tails here and these tails there. This is when I wish
There's Pam.
There's my other roomie.
Were your ears burning, Pam?
I was going to say, my roomie's not here. Now, I normally use the 11-inch, 10-inch, but I couldn't find none. So this is going to be a stretch. Then stick my pipe cleaner through here. So you want this not real super tight. And this it's funny. I've never seen somebody do it, you know, like me. But I just squish it really hard with both hands. And then that's your stack. And then I just move it over and then tighten it some. You still don't want it completely tight. But then you're going to get all your tails into the middle. Because if you tightened it up before this, all your tails will be going like this. Oh, hey, Jackie. Welcome. If you're on a phone, stab my face and hit the 3 buttons so you can follow me and know when I go live.
You probably shouldn't say that.
Okay. Bump my nose.
You are quite welcome, Debbie.
Okay. So I'll make sure that my loops are where I want them.
As soon as she finishes with this bow, we will be doing our giveaway.
We have to do our giveaway from
then she can
April.
Then she can make another bow for you.
Yep, we'll do our giveaway after this one. So right here is where you can make the decision to do another loop, just one because you put two, or just do a center loop. Or don't. Do it how you want to. It's your bow. That was the one misconception that I had. I'm like, I have to make it like Scott. I have to make it like Damon. No, you don't. Somebody asked me one night, what's the name of that bow? It's a Jeanette bow.
You can learn different techniques from different people.
Yep.
And then you just incorporate it into your own style.
Just like he did.
Just like I did. I know, Roz, that's crazy that it's May already. Did.
Okay, so after you have things where you think you want them.
That's right, Jeannie. Make it the way you want.
This zip tie is a little short.
Oh my. It is a little short.
There. Because I use it as a handle too. I don't cut it off right away. So we had a lot of it fluffed out, but then after you tighten it, you want to fluff it out some more. So basically it's a 2-1-2 bow. That'd be a good name for it. You're just not doing all large 2.5 and 1.5. You're mixing it up. And actually, I love this kind of bow. If you're doing, like a real statement wreath. And round off your... Thank you, Roz.
Oh, I see you confiscated my heat gun as well.
I did. I told you I was using it.
Using it is one thing.
I stuck it in my little tote.
You stuck it in its own little tote, which means I'm not getting it back.
You told me you wanted it to be used. It's really hot too. So I get it on a wreath and then I'll know. You're welcome, Janet. Okay? So now
giveaway time.
Huh?
Giveaway time.
Giveaway time. Happy mail, glitter mail, whatever you want to call it.
Prizes.
So I have a new passion. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I like to do decoupage napkins. I love it. And I'm stuck on it.
Didn't we just buy those?
Yeah.
You decoupaged them.
I decoed them already. See, I'm making a little box from Dollar Tree. I don't know what I'm going to do on the lid yet.
Laser engraved.
Ow! Okay. I'll set that there. Oh, Bonnie says. Thank you, Bianca.
I personally would never pay that much for napkins.
Oh, shush. Actually, there was 20 in there. Not 15.
Pam just bought 6 new packages.
Yeah. Go, Pam!
I don't know about number 1.
Hi, Roxanne.
I don't know about number 1. I think I'm bumped down to number 2.
No. If it was between you and my crafts, I would take you. He's laughing at me. Don't make me cry.
If I got mad at you and told you it was either me or the crabs, you know where the door is.
Did I? No.
Oh no, Pam said she did the burn method on a wooden butterfly.
But what I did do, I don't want to do the burn method yet. So
Not in this old house.
We'll talk napkins for a minute.
Oh,
so you know how some people do the decoupage, let it dry, put the napkin on, and then put an iron on it. If you take a plastic bag and lay over it and smooth it out with a plastic bag, you get nice smooth, just like as if you ironed it. I'm going to decoupage my dragonflies I bought too. Okay, so I changed it up.
She'll be working.
I'll be working.
I might go fishing in honor of her on Mother's Day. How about that?
And buy me dinner. Don't bring me home a fish.
As long as it's carry out. I've become antisocial.
You have.
Works
Yeah, I know it works. It does work good on metal. That's what you did, Roz? Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of different ways to do it. I might even start doing, instead of doing some reeds, I might do some craft projects in. Did you buy this one, Pam? I bought 2 of them. Floyd likes dragonflies.
I still think I could cut one of them. It would just take a while.
Yeah, really? Okay. So, I think only one person's not here unless she's lurking in the background.
I didn't make a banner for this, so you'll just have to announce them.
Loser?
Eh.
Okay, so the winners are... Oh, cool. I don't know if I want whenever tried Japanese. Took me years to try Chinese. Now I like it. Well, some of it. Oh, metal one from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, our Hobby Lobby is almost an hour away, so I don't get to go very often. That I spend too much money when I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, don't you be saying because you throw enough crap on that cart.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, liar.
Just garlands.
Yeah, you gotta use some of them in there. Okay. Jenny, are you still here? Jenny Hefner. Jenny. Oh, Bonnie, that's rude.
Oh, no, that would be really bad for our bank account. Really bad.
Well, I think it might be better because when I go now, hey, Jenny. So, Jenny, you're one of our winners.
Well, in the aspect of having one closer,
I can just go get what I need.
I always want to go to Harbor Freight. Now that we've got one in town, we've been there once.
Okay, Jenny, so I'm going to let you pick. So instead of numbers, instead of just 3 things, you know, whatever. So, Jenny, I'm going to let you pick first. I better write this down somewhere.
I got a pen and paper over here.
I got pen and paper right here, too.
Well, then there you go. Actually, I have 2 tablets and 2 pens over here.
Close, you spend money. Hey, girlfriend, when they're too far away, I spend money.
Because you got to buy it all at once.
Yep. I'm like, oh, I might need this next month. So, Jenny Hefner, pick a shape. Can I pick the heart? Absolutely. So, Jenny picked the heart, and she gets a free sign of her choice. So, Jenny, go on our website, and I don't care what size it is. Go pick a sign. Then just email me. And I don't think she's bought. Has she bought from us? If you haven't bought from us, I need your address. Okay. So Nancy McAfee. Thank you, Roxanne. Yep, congratulations, Jenny. Woo woo! Nancy McAfee, are you still here? They're all by you, so I stay away. Okay, Jenny.
Nancy bailed on us.
Oh, Nancy might have bailed. And I haven't seen the other one unless she's just not commenting. Make sure you guys comment. Because if we ever get to 50, you're welcome, Jenny. We do glitter mail, and commenting gets you there. and then sending our special word, the word of the day. Like tonight it's bow. We're starting a new month. This is May. So you'll want to text us. Your Facebook's freezing and aw. What am I doing now, Jeannie? We do 3 giveaways every month. For people who have text, like scrolling across the bottom, it says text the word bow to 330-583-1935. And then it goes into a drawing at the end of the month. So like my girls in my private group get extra times. Hey, hey, hey. So Jenny, I'm going to let you pick for Nancy since she's not here. So Nancy McAfee was the other winner. And then the third one. And then the third one was Pat Gilman.
Pat, are you here?
Pat Gilman, are you here? I know sometimes she's kind of quiet. Star for Nancy. A roll of mesh. She's local, so that'll be cheap shipping.
Yeah.
Well,
it costs the same to mail to her as it does
everybody else.
No Pat either.
Okay, Jenny, go ahead and pick for Pat. This is a flower, by the way. Oh, that's cute, Roxanne. So Jenny, go ahead and pick for Pat.
I don't get to pick.
Nope, you don't. The flower. A mystery bow kit. So if you don't know what my mystery bow kit is, you get 10 to 12 yards of ribbon, 3 2.5 inch and 3 or 4 1.5 inch. And you can make a long tail bow. You can make 2 funky bows. You can just do whatever you want with it. And it's usually a theme of ribbons, like black and red and white. It might be ladybug, or at Christmas time, obviously Christmas. But I usually do, like, right now I'd be doing like summer, patriotic. And we also, that's a subscription if you would like. It's $15 a month and it's free shipping. It's just like the sign of the month club. You can cancel whenever you want it.
All right, so there are our 3 winners for the month of April.
I'll text Nancy. And then Jenny, just let us know what sign you want. You can. All right, so we got time to make one more bow. Let's make a funky bow. My blue.
Right behind you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so these I use a lot.
Yeah.
Congratulations, everybody. Make sure you text us that number. I don't spam you guys. Everybody that's been in it for a while knows we usually only send you notifications when we go live. I might send you a blue out of the blue moon if we do a sign sale, but I do not blow up your phone. So we're going to start with this one. Now these are all done the same way. You're just going to make an X with your ribbon. Aw, thank you, Roxanne. Listen, my first signs, the signs I make now, I started deleting them. I can't believe I made that. But there's this one particular Halloween sign. I did have to clean it up a little bit, spruce it up. It was so popular. And I'm like, oh, that's bad. So I make my tails 1 inch longer than my loops. So usually my bows start at 6 inches. That's a good size for a pixie. It's a good size for a full size wreath. So 7 inch tails, and we're going to do 6 inch loops. Thank you, Jeannie. Thank you, Stacy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep,
Jenny.
that's fine, honey. Now, if you can screenshot the sign, because a lot of my signs have the similar title.
Well, now she's wanting to get all technical.
If you can't, I'll copy it and send it to you and make sure that's the one you want. So all this gets is 2 tails and 2 loops. Hey, Amy. We're making bows tonight. So one loop down, one tail down, one loop up, one tail up. So you're making a cross. Your tails are across from each other and your loops are across from each other. Now, I do something a little bit different. It might, Roxanne. Because I made a bunch of wreath bases and now I gotta add bows and tails to them. So I make my 2.5 inches on my funky bows the same size. Because I do 3 1.5 inch and I don't want my final one to get shorter than 4. What are you eyeballing?
Whatever I want.
Mm-hmm. So this one's also going to be at 6 inches. Yep, I do use it. If it's good ribbon, I use it. So if you have a wreath, I would do your license plate sign here and a bow up about 10, 11 o'clock. That's just what I would do. Or you could do it opposite. My main 2 things on my wreaths, a bow and a sign, one's at 10, 11 o'clock and one's at 4 or 5 o'clock. Thank you, Amy. And all that pinching, the scrunching that I do, and twist it cleaner. Oh, I didn't need to twist that one. Get my little clothespin out. That's the number one thing that can help a small business is to sprinkle them around. So here we have a loop. So now I want to tail over it. Same thing up. You're just going to rotate them. This is a funky bow.
Now, are you talking a license plate and a bow on a wreath or just a license plate with a bow?
Oh, maybe I misunderstood. Are you putting it on a wreath, Jamie? So now I'm going to go down. So if these loops were at 6, now my tail is going to be at 6.
I did not know Tumblr was still a thing.
Is it?
It is.
News to me.
Okay. Well, it might be better now since they got rid of all the PORN.
So if my tail was at 6 inches, my loop's going to be at 5.5. Nope, it's just a funky bow. Everybody makes this bow. And then I always put my ribbon at counterclockwise because you want the ribbon coming up from the bottom. Now, if you're right hand or left-handed, you're probably doing this the other way. What are you humming for, Amy? Huh? So this loop's at 5.5. So that's where my tail's going to be. So everything comes down by 1/2 inch at this point. Don't you hum me. The biggest pet peeve I had with my kids when they were teenagers is to say whatever to me. Oh, I didn't float these out. If you're right. So now these are going to be at 5. The girls would roll their eyes and say whatever. I'm like, I'm gonna whatever you. You lost your little spindle? Just go buy a dowel rod. Walmart sells them. I forget what size they are. They're probably 1/4 inch. And if it's not, just shave it down. I know, all teenagers say it, but it still drives me nuts, especially rolling your eyes.
Do I need to go get the micrometer? Or you know what? I don't even know where it is.
Why?
You got a tape measure.
For what? Oh, I think they're 1/4 inch.
No, they're bigger than 1/4 inch.
3/8.
I'm thinking 3.
Your husband hates it. I have her.
Jeanette does that to me all the time for somebody that hated it so much.
Don't say it all the time. So loops over tails, tails over loops. I forgot to do the blue. And then we'll put red on the last one. My dad was killer. Oh, Amy, that's my husband, Floyd.
Hi.
He was not with me when I went to Texas. I left his butt at home.
No, this butt chose to stay at
What?
home.
Yeah.
Just like I'm doing when you go back.
He's going to Crafters Convention, though. Hey, Becky. We're doing bows tonight, Becky. We're Steph. It's her favorite thing. Hey, Becky, text Nancy. She won something. Give him crap, Amy.
Everybody does.
Him and Jody will probably get along really well.
You want bows for your boat? All right. Yep, I do lives while she's working.
Yeah, you got to do one. I got the calendar.
I might have to bring the laser in here.
You can't have him watch a laser.
It doesn't hurt you through the camera.
Oh. Oh, yep, he did when I was at Texas last time. Well, a couple of them we had to switch around because he was driving. We actually went down to a hotel in Columbus and stayed because I had to be at the airport like at 5 in the morning.
You need a laser engraved sign for your boat, Becky. That's what you need. And then John needs some decals.
Hey, Becky. Here's my first sublimation tumbler. It has a couple oops, but I expected me to have a goof. There's real light at the bottom. But there's my first one I made the other day. I heard Pam. He goes with her, hey, Deanne.
Better very, very late than never. The same.
That's what replays are for. Yeah, it's not like I had enough to do, so I just decided to get into something else. He got a laser. I bought an oven. I've actually had it for about a month and a half, a little over a month. I know, I don't know what you want, but
What, decals or laser engraved signs?
she wants tumblers.
Wants what?
Tumblers.
Oh, tumblers. Jeanette will fix you right up.
I think I'm going to get the kid size. So those are 20 ounce. They make 16 ounce for kids. Might need quite a few for Christmas. Yeah, they make a good Christmas present. So we're going to tighten this up a little bit. And then we'll finish putting where we want everything. Everything's basically in an X.
Absolutely, Roxanne.
Yep. It matches, sort of, my phone cover. Oh, I got paint on my phone cover.
There's a surprise. Jeanette's thinking cows. Or Deanne's thinking cows.
I know, I figured that. Actually, I downloaded a couple. I bought a couple cow tumbler.
Good Lord.
Sunflowers, and I can make my own. Okay, Mom. So when I do the cross now, when I have a tail over a loop, I'm going to offset it just a little bit. So we can fill up our area. But the same ribbon, you still want it to be an X. So here's my blue loop. So I'm going to find my blue loop over here. And I'm going to bring it out here. I'm not real precise. It's a funky bow, for heaven's sakes.
Which sign are you talking about, Debbie?
Thank you, Amy. You missed the Ferris Silk and D. Stevens. Here was the bow we made earlier.
Becky, you need those on your boat.
Wreath last week, and a couple of the viewers wanted me to make one.
And so we do take credit cards, Becky.
The laser.
Oh, the laser one, yeah.
So now I'm going to tighten it down real tight, and they're pretty. So I keep my zip ties on there. I hold it as a handle. And if your ribbon gets kind of twisted over, just twist it, just keep twisting it out. It'll come out.
There ain't nothing worse than trying to fluff a bow with a twisted ribbon, because it just will not lay.
Might be in trouble. Actually, I got something for you, Becky. Yes, Mom, I'm in Ohio too.
Yes, we are. T County, baby.
Yeehaw.
No place I'd rather be other than someplace that's warm all year round.
He used to talk about how he wanted to move to Arizona.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, I don't want to move to Arizona. Well, now it's South Carolina, and I'm like, I'm not moving to Hurricane.
No.
Or North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Sorry, North Carolina.
Inland.
Oh, that's nice, Roxanne. Rub it in, rub it in. Okay, Mary. I'll help you whatever I can. Yeah, Pam. I know, right? I'm trying, Amy. I mean, there are days that I'm killing myself, but I'm trying. You're welcome, Mom. Because my boss knows as soon as I can replace most of my income, I am peace out.
I forgot what that's going to do. Oh, I was going to look on the news.
Okay, so here's our funky bow. See, I'm not real particular about where I put everything because it's a funky bow. So you can switch the camera. So the funky bow is mostly mostly what I use. It still makes a nice impact. It's less ribbon to put into the cost of your wreath. If I really want to, I like the funky bow, but I really want to make it a little bit more than just a normal wreath. I'll put 3 on there. Thank you, Roz. I do love this bow, but it has its place. I use more bigger bows at Christmas time, or I like to put these at the bottom of an oval wreath. I'm going to get back to using some of my pine wreath forms, and then we squish them and make them oval, and then I put a big bow towards the bottom in the middle. It just elongates that wreath and makes it a lot more luxurious. What are you over there for?
Well, there was reportedly an accident at Inca Palette today, and I cannot find anything about it.
They don't care about an accident at Inca Palette.
How about it's National Correctional Officers Week?
It's National Police Week, too. What's that next one?
No. Had a brush fire.
Yeah, I know, Roxanne. We're not doing. Thank you, Michelle. So I have not met Michelle, and I have not met Pam, but we're going to be roomies in September. Maybe we do. Thank you, Janet. So I hope that helps a few of you that were asking about bow making. We do that in the private group as well. I have a little bit different angle so you can see, and we go a lot slower. Hey, Angie, better late than ever. Thank you, Jenny. Yep, just let us know which one you want. So, ways to win. Make it sound like I'm going to college. I already went to college. So, ways to win is to be here and comment and text the word of the day. That's the way to win. Winner, chicken dinner. And he hates when I say that.
I got a sign for that.
He does have a sign for that. He said he's going to make it and put it here in the craft room.
Put it on the website.
All right, guys. I hope that helps you out a little. And just keep practicing. If you struggle with those bows, just keep practicing. Because trust me, when I first started, no bows were on my wreaths for the first 4 or 5 months. Thank you, Roz.
Oh, that's funny, Roxanne.
You're funny, Roxanne. All right, guys. Have a great rest of your week. And
See you Wednesday.
See y'all on Wednesday. Night, guys.